Deep in the heart of Whispering Woods, where the trees gossip with the wind and the streams hum ancient lullabies, lived a tiny squirrel with a very big heart. Her name was Sasha, and she was known throughout the forest for her boundless energy and her even bigger collection of acorns. While other squirrels were content with one or two hidden stashes, Sasha had dozens, each one meticulously organized and mapped out in her clever little mind. One autumn, a strange chill swept through the woods earlier than anyone expected. The leaves, once a brilliant tapestry of red and gold, turned brown and brittle almost overnight. A heavy, foreboding silence fell, and the usual bustling sounds of the forest faded away. The animals huddled together, their whispers filled with worry. Old Man Owl, the wisest creature in the woods, declared that a great frost was coming. A cold so deep it threatened to freeze the very soul of the forest and prevent spring from ever returning. Panic spread like wildfire. The bear cubs cried, unable to find enough berries for their long sleep. The rabbits shivered, their burrows feeling colder than ever. Even the sturdy badgers looked grim. Winter was coming, not as a gentle friend bringing snow and rest, but as a harsh enemy. Food was scarce, and fear was plentiful. But Sasha, seeing the despair in her friend's eyes, refused to give up. Her tiny chest swelled with a courage that far outweighed her size. She remembered her grandmother's stories of the Sunstone, a legendary gem hidden deep within Crystal Cave, said to hold the warmth of 1,000 summers. The stories said that if the Sunstone was brought to the heart of the forest, its warmth could hold back even the cruelest frost. The journey was perilous, filled with slippery ice and howling winds, a path no single creature had dared to take in generations. Without a second thought, Sasha packed a small satchel with her most nutritious acorns and set off at dawn. The wind bit at her ears and the ice-covered branches were treacherous, but she pressed on, her mind fixed on the faces of her shivering friends. She navigated the treacherous frostbite paths, leaping over deep crevices that seemed to swallow the light. She cleverly outsmarted a grumpy snow fox who guarded the path, distracting him with a rolling pinnacone and scurrying past while he was busy investigating. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, she reached the entrance to Crystal Cave. Inside, the air was still and cold, and the walls glittered with a million ice crystals, reflecting her small shadow 1,000 times over. Deeper she went, her little heart pounding like a drum, until she saw it. There, resting on a pedestal of pure ice, was the Sunstone. It pulsed with a gentle, golden light, radiating a soft, comforting warmth that instantly chased the chill from her fur. Carefully, Sasha wrapped the stone in moss and tucked it into her satchel. The journey back was even harder. The great frost had tightened its grip, and the storm raged with renewed fury. Sasha was tired, her tiny muscles ached, but the warmth from the stone gave her strength. She imagined the cubs warm in their den, the rabbits hopping happily, and the flowers of spring pushing through the soil. That hope fueled her every leap and bound. She arrived back at the heart of the forest just as the first rays of the weak morning sun broke through the clouds. The other animals were huddled together, braced for the worst. Sasha, exhausted but triumphant, climbed to the top of the great oak and placed the Sunstone in a hollow at its center. A wave of golden warmth instantly spread out, melting the frost from the branches and thawing the frozen ground. A collective sigh of relief echoed through the woods. The air grew milder, and a gentle, hopeful light bathed the forest. Sasha didn't just save the food or the trees. She saved hope. Her bravery reminded everyone that even the smallest creature can make the biggest difference. That winter was still cold, but it was no longer cruel. The warmth of the Sunstone, and the warmth of Sasha's courage, kept the heart of the forest beating strong until spring finally returned, more vibrant and beautiful than ever before. Sasha the Squirrel, the hero of Whispering Woods, proved that with enough courage and a big heart, you can melt even the coldest of winters. Thanks for watching our story today. If you loved Sasha's adventure, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing tales. See you next time.